All right, so right behind me, we are in Turlock, California, and I originally went to 2 other locations in Modesto at Spirit Halloween to see these crazy displays, the Subway display and the Squid Games display. They're saying that this one is the one that has them, so hopefully they do, and I'll be filming this store. So let's head inside Spirit Halloween and check out these displays. Yeah, they have the display. Here it is.
Creep along with the monsters
Subway
under your bed.
Yeah, these are crazy.
Your dreams into nightmares.
Wow. So yeah, they have the display. This is insane. This. Wow. This is cool. Really cool. It's the nun right here. It's the one I came to see. Let's see. I'm pressing on her thing. I think she's off, but she looks good. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, she looks good. And you got this one right here. Yeah, by the way, the nun is $300. So you can see that. We'll go back to that little. Look at that little raccoon right there. The nun is $300, and this guy right here is $249. He is cool. He looks really, really good. He looks better in person than I thought he was gonna look. The nun looks amazing. She looks really good. I met Bonnie Aarons, and I don't think that this nun, to be honest, is up to scale. So she looks a little shorter. But in person, Bonnie Aarons was taller than I was, but yeah, she looks a little bit even shorter than I am. So, and then you have this right here, folks. Yeah, this Spirit Halloween threw it down. Wow, look at that. This one is $179. So she is back bend Bonnie. So she's cool. So before we head inside, we'll check out this. I seen him at the other one. He's $329.99. He's fairly large too. You can see him. He's cool. So this store is stacked. Look at this one. This one right here is Fire Demon. And he is $309.99. He is super cool. So yeah, they just got him running. Okay, so they got, yeah, look at this. They got everything here, just the whole station. Okay, so we're gonna walk through over here. Here's this crow, the night owl. So I don't know if he's on. Wow, that is super cool. That would look really scary at night, folks. I'm just telling you. It would. Okay, so this guy is a hit. This dude right here, I guess he spits out candy. And he spits out candy, so he gives the kids like 3 pieces of candy for them to take. So you want him, yeah, he is $239.99. Yeah, I've been waiting to see this display right here. They got this. Yeah. And then so he is $329.99 for the Sinister Straw Man. That is him right there. And then Twisted Grandma. She's cool. I've seen her at the other one. She's cool. So she is $229.99. And then he does not have his stuff working, but look at this display. Look at how this looks. All the rebar sticking out, just pipes sticking out. This thing is amazing. They got a push button. Oh, there he goes. So I used the push button. Yeah, he is cool. Okay. Yeah, I love the way this display looks. Let me look around. Look at the whole inside of this thing. From even the back of it is just insane. This is just nuts. Look, you can see the way they got it. Just looks really cool. Spirit, Express, all that. And we are going to get to the Squid Games girl. They have her here. So we walk up in here. Wow, look at this. This is inside the subway thing. Wow, this is just completely awesome. So they got the phone. You can pick up a phone. You can dial. Look at this. It has a regular phone and everything. So it blinks up. Got this thing. Whoa, and it makes the floor shake. You got a floor right below you and it shakes. Oh, so my son put the thing on and you can hear this. Listen. So you can literally hear somebody in there, like you're at a train station. These are super cool, folks. The blinking light. Look, like as if you're in a subway. Okay. What was that, hon?
Extra larger.
No, I like the one you have.
It's too big, huh?
Yeah, that was a little big. And you got the straw man right here. So you got this guy right here hanging around. Look at this. The way that they got it. Oh, he's cool. There he goes. He's cool. And then you got the rat. I like the way that they got like the chairs and everything in here. Looks super cool. This display is probably their best one they've done in a long time. This one blows last year's display away. This one is just insane. I wish I had this at my house. It is so freaking cool. So you got the rat. So he turns on. He is cool. Got a big tail on him. You can see even that caution, watch your step. Got some graffiti. Yeah, they knocked it out the park here. Alright, so she's doing red light, green light. Now she's gonna look around. Look at her. Wow, this thing is just huge. Holy cow. This is really just ginormous.
Red light, green light.
Wow.
You are allowed to
Literally, I'm pointing up at her. That's how big she is.
stop when it sounds red light. If your movement is detected afterwards, you will be eliminated.
Now she's gonna count down
Green
again.
light. Red light.
Wow. Look at this, folks. Jesus.
Clear. Eliminated.
Holy cow, that thing is huge. Wow.
Saying red
700
light,
bucks.
green light.
So you can
You
see
are
all her
allowed to
joints.
move forward when it
She is
sounds
really
out
tall,
green light.
so
Stop when it sounds red light.
literally if I go in there, look,
Look,
look at that. That's how big she is. She's that big.
green light.
So, wow.
Red light.
Just incredible. Look how she's looking around, looking to see if anybody's moving, how they could shoot you. Incredible. Alright, so they got some really cool Ghostbusters displays for Ghostbusters. They got all the stuff. They got the life-size replica proton pack, a few of those. That is just insane. If you want to be Megan, they have, and these are like good material. Like, I can see a lot of girls are going to be this right here, this Megan right here, because the material is really good and they did a really good job on it. And also, they have a lot for girls now, and they got like for Pennywise. Okay, and then you go over here, you got like stuff for Chucky all the way down. So you got different versions of his mask. A lot of things going on. Yeah, this is the Spirit Halloween in Turlock. So you're gonna have to go to Turlock, California to see this one because, and then here's the Terrifier area because the ones in Modesto were small ones and they did not have the subway. And they did not have the Squid Games girl either. So this is just really good. So the glasses, I really like this thing. I like the way that looks. Looks super cool. I actually like it a lot. And then you want the price of that? Yeah, looks like it's 40 bucks. Yeah, prices have went up, folks. But that is really freaking cool. And my wife bought her size at the other one for this, for the Terrifier. So I think she's gonna keep that one. She was just wondering as to which one. So yeah, and then you can get the bloody variant dress or this one of the pale girl. And then you have the clean version of Art the Clown versus the bloody version. So you got the Springwood Slasher, Freddy Krueger. Here you go, you got one of these bags. This is not a lounge fly, so, but it is really cool. But this sucker looks like it's $59.99. Almost the price of a real lounge fly. So, and real lounge flies will have metal versions of these on there and even on here. So, but I mean, hey, it's quick. If you want something to look the part, you got the little handbag right here. Also, this one's cool. It brings some little charms on the side. And this one, I believe, is $39.99 for that. And then you also have some more stuff there. All right, so they got a smaller Megan. No, this is not life size. It just looks like a bigger doll. It's probably like a 3-foot doll, maybe. And then, let me get that. You got the Bates Motel. My wife's already like looking at that. So, okay, so I guess these are supposed to light up, but they need batteries. So, but they got a lot of different versions of these. They're in like glass. They're really cool.
Look, this one has it has the pumpkin on the top.
Oh, it has a pumpkin on the top.
This one has the knife.
The knife for Ghostface, and
this one has a little
Pennywise
boat.
has the little boat. Wow, and then you got some of the cups. And so then you got these. Do you guys see these? Chucky, It. Oh, these are super sweet. Halloween. I was looking for him last year. These are for candles, I believe. So yeah, they got some stuff, and then they got like these. I know that they have the Terrifier ones, but I haven't seen those ones yet. So yeah, here they are right here, the Terrifier ones. The little hanging ones for Terrifier, and then I have that already, and I've unboxed and reviewed it. So they got these really cool looking things at a Crypt Keeper. I don't want to break it, but I can't really see the price on that, and it looks like it's like $25. So they got that. They got another Crypt Keeper there. Some of these, and then you got Frankenstein down there. And then you have a whole lot of this, and this is just killing me. Look at that. That is hecka funny right there. Yeah, they have a lot going on here. Now they even have Superman trying to mix. Man, you can't mix superheroes with horror movie, guys. Come on, guys. Now they have all the signs. I know some of these are hard to come by. I know the Halloween one is very hard to find. They got it right there. So, and then you got that one of Elvira. Ooh la la. So my wife really liked it, that one too. Life-size Ouija for the Ouija board. So you got some things over there. So they have a whole area over here for A Nightmare Before Christmas and a few others. So I'll try and get these. These are really cool candle holders. They got a few some cups. Oogie Boogie. Some newer items. They got the Operation Game. They got the thing for your door. A lot of things here. So yeah, there you go, folks. This one's cool, the Dead and Breakfast. They had this last year, but absolutely love it. I think it is really, really cool. All right, so the little tiny terrors, here you go. You got Chucky and you got Frankie. Frankie looks so cool. But I believe these little guys are $54.99. They went up by $5 or $6 from last year. So yeah, those tariffs, those tariffs are getting us. And here we go. We got this cool looking monkey right here. So if you want to spank the monkey, I suggest you buy this one. So do what you need to. They got the little butcher pig and just a few others. And I do like those little creepy little kids right there. They look super cool. Usually they're out in the open, but now they got them boxed. And then you have a lot of these. So apparently this little one walks. So it walks around, and I believe that's like $80. So, but yeah, this one too. And then they have the ones up there. So, and they even got like a ghost swing. So if you're looking for a ghost swing for your little ghost right there, there's the two together. So just to let you guys know. And then this is just darling right here. I love this pumpkin set. You guys already know I love collecting pumpkins. And oh, this thing is just itching at me. It looks really cool. Looks like it's a fogger. And then, speaking of pumpkins, boom. Look at that. We have this one right here. This pumpkin. And then the one with eating the mouth. Eating the fingers sticking out of its mouth. And they're like they're not rubber. They're like kind of like a, yeah, like a foam. Like, really cool. So, that one, but that stackable one is just insane. So you got these really cool looking like statue type things. These are kind of like made of foam, and they're looking like they're a little pricey. It looks like they're like, there you can see the price right there, folks. They got a Wolfman, kind of a vampire, a ghoul of sort, and then they got a lot of new little heads that you're able to check out. So this is a kid's Michael Myers mask, folks. Look at that. For kids. Yes. This is the world we live in. Man, I would have loved to have had this as a kid. Alright, so this is the first time seeing this one. They got like their version of Reagan from The Exorcist. So I don't know if the likeness is all that great, but it's a mask. And then you got these, and Goosebumps. You have the Leatherface. Okay, so let's go over here to some masks. Check out some masks. Yeah, this is a bigger Halloween, Spirit Halloween. So you might want to look in your area, because if yours don't have all this, then you might want to keep checking. So, yes, they got some masks. This one's super cool from Creepshow. He looks so good. And it's a bigger mask too, so. Yeah, look at that. Super cool on that. I don't know how much the Creepshow one is. Let's see. You can check out the price on there, right there. But, yeah, they have the one from Saw. A lot of people are customizing this and making it look real, real good. So, yeah, there you go. Look at that. Folks, they got a lot of good stuff here. And then, let's go over here. You got a horse face. You got pigs. Really super cool, that werewolf. So yeah, folks, they're just doing this. It's time. Spooky season's here, folks. Are you down? Are you down with me? Is that the way it is? Now you got some Nightbreed. Oh my God, look at this. Nightbreed. Wow, that is, pardon my language, that's fucking cool. Wow, $69.99 though. Wow. Just insane. Alright, so they also have blankets, blanket sets. You want to see that? And then they also have some stuff like this, floor mats. So they have these, and my wife bought the Jason one from the other one, but it's not going to go on my display. They don't have Jason here at this one, but my wife bought it and she's putting it in her van, so hopefully I will get to that. And they got some of these. These are cool, the new Frankenstein one. They still have the Elvira. Now, don't forget, folks, I think Spencer's will also have these if you can't find them, but I did pick up a very mint perfect Funko Pop of Glenn, this particular one, at the other location. So, and they also have these. These are super cool. So just be on the lookout, folks, for a lot of these. And we also, I'll show you my haul at the end of this video, so you check it out. All right, everyone, so you're gonna hear something in the background. It is my fan. So just letting you guys know, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute since I've been posting on YouTube. I have been being busy on TikTok. TikTok, I could get away with a lot more things. Plus, it is a lot easier for me to load very quickly. So these YouTube videos take quite a bit of time to load and to edit and to make sure that there's like nothing in the background because of copyright. And we all know with these copyrights, they tear a lot of us YouTubers up. Yeah, YouTube just needs to say, okay, well, if there's background music somewhere, you know, not necessarily put in, but if a store has like some music, like you could barely even hear, and they'll still copyright you for it. But they need to figure something out, because if stores like Spirit Halloween or whatever want the exposure, some of us YouTubers can do that. So, but yeah, or if you guys are watching this and if you want to be kind, or if I end up at your shop or whatever it is to film, please, I'm not being picky or anything, but please just either really lower the music down or turn it off, because it affects YouTubers big time and we get copyrights, and we all know that I'm on my last leg with the copyrights. So, but anyway, the spooky season is here, folks. Did you miss me? Okay, it's been a while. It's been a while. I have not been posting here on YouTube as much as I used to. But with the spooky season here, it's about to go down here on MOE'S Toy Room. We got a lot of pre-orders that are going to be shipping and coming home to me anytime soon. So anyway, you're wondering, let me give you an insight. We went to two Spirit Halloweens that opened. One of them opened last week in Modesto, California, the Stanford Street or wherever it was. The other one was off McHenry, and that one I believe opened this Friday. They are two smaller Spirit Halloweens, but packed to the rafters with stuff. But I really wanted to film the subway scene and that I think her name is Hugh Lee, or I can't really remember her name, but the girl from Squid Games. And all of us that have seen that movie know about Red Light, Green Light. Well, seen that series, okay? So that thing is impressive as hell in person, so I wanted to see it so bad. So the lady at the, I believe it was the Stanford location, she was a manager there, and she said, hey, so they got it set up what you're looking for, when I asked her about it, because McHenry detoured us to the other Modesto store that they had them, the big display. Turned out that they only had a few things displayed, but the store was packed. Everyone at both stores was awesome. Even the doormen that were there checking receipts, the security, everybody, the workers, they were so helpful in trying to get me in the right direction to film this. So finally, we ended up in Turlock, California, where the film went down, and you got to see the subway filled with animatronics, and also we got to see that giant size girl from Squid Games. That thing, folks, if you can call around, it is a must see in person. I wish every single Spirit Halloween had one. All right, so you want to see my haul, so let's check out what my haul was. All right, so we went ahead and we stopped at a Target to use the restroom, because yeah, we were out and about and we had to use the restroom, and sure enough, look what I found. The Howling, the NECA figure They had it in stock. It is on stores. I will be unboxing and reviewing this one this week, so be on the lookout for that. Also, I will do a freaking naughty TikTok version of this. So I've been waiting to get my hands on it. Quite pricey, $49.99, but I mean, with the cost of tariffs and everything else, the cost of tariffs, just saying. God is killing some of us collectors. Just the cost, period, and the cost of living that's just like overnight, right? But anyway, we picked that one up. So, yes, there you go. The Howling coming very soon to be unboxed and reviewed on the channel. We also picked up this Jason, and the reason he is out of the package is because my wife wants to put him in the van because he comes in a package like this. And we also picked up Pennywise the Dancing Clown. All right, so welcome to Derry. Okay, that series is coming up. Also, a shout out to Jason Voorhees and Miss Pamela Voorhees. Camp Crystal Lake, the series is coming very soon. They're filming that bad boy, I believe, in New Jersey, where Camp Crystal Lake was filmed, the original. So, yeah, I could be mistaken, but leave it in the comments. Pretty sure it's New Jersey, and it's really cool the way that they made the streets look really old. All right, so we also picked up this cup right here. Yeah, my daughter wanted it for her collection, so she picked that up. But here is the thing. There is something that we did not expect, and we found it at one of those. We actually found it at the McHenry. Was it the McHenry? No, it was the Stanford Spirit Halloween in Modesto, California, and it's these. Yes, these are full metal, and they look like tumblers. Look, you drink out of them, all that, you load them, and they are the size of a Coke can. These are amazing. They say Savage on them. They give you your calorie count on the back. There is nothing in here. And these are super cool. And they said, the lady goes, you better grab them now because we just put them out. And there was one Terrifier in there. So, yes, he's going to be short packed, folks. So just letting you know, he's going to be very expensive on the secondary market. So if you see one, grab one. Even that bigger location in Turlock did not have these yet. So yeah, they retail for about $14.99, and so they're kind of like the big metal, like cooler tumblers, you know, like the Stanleys, but in like can size, like literally like a can size. And you got Terrifier right there. Okay, so we ended up picking up that, and then we also, my daughter also, she is a huge, not only a Pennywise fan of it, but she is a die-hard Lost Boys fan. So she ended up picking up this right here is a magnet. So she ended up loving that right there. And then my wife also picked up something as well. So we ended up picking up this button-up flannel with hoodie. It has a hood on it of Terrifier. You could see that. Super sweet before these are sold out. They only had a few left. Let me see if I can get that thing where you can see the back of it. That's on the back. Yeah, just in time for spooky season, folks. So we are here. Halloween is here, and it's coming home. All right, so here is that Glenn. You can see him right there. I went ahead and got him a hard case. So yes, folks, be on the lookout. Check us out on our TikTok channel also. MOE'S Toy Room, we're on TikTok. Remember, that's 3 different words. So MOE'S, M-O-E apostrophe S, not M-O. M-O-E apostrophe S Toy Room. And you can start following today, folks. I post a lot on TikTok. So, yeah, there you go, folks. There is Glenn. He is a super hot item, and he is available now at Spirit Halloween. All spirits that we went to today, we went to 3 of them, all had them in stock, but he is going to be going very, very fast. So, all right, folks, so now the spooky season's here. You're going to see a lot more of these videos from Home Depot, from Home Goods. We're going to be hitting them up over these next few weeks we're gonna be hitting up pretty good. So I'm gonna be filming them for that way you guys can check out. In case you missed my film on these are my Friday the 13th shoes, and these are hitting Walmart's now. They have been in store now for about 3 weeks. So yeah, they're probably pretty sold out already. So but yeah, that's probably one of the things right there. So also I did pick up the Glen Funko Pop. So I got a Gem Minty one, and that one came at the hands of the people from McHenry. Yes, they grabbed me a Gem Mint Glen from the Bride of Chucky Funko. So I went ahead and went to Walmart and bought me one of them hard cases, put them in the hard case already. So we also picked that one up. A lot of stuff's been going on here at Moe's Toy Room, even though I haven't been filming it. But folks, trust me, I am going to get a lot busier on this YouTube channel now that the spooky season is here. We are pre-ordered for, geez, at least 10 different things, and they should all be arriving by the third quarter, whatever third quarter means. So yes, so be on the lookout for here from Moe's Toy Room. We have not yet forgot about you. Did you forget about us? All right, so I have not yet forget about everybody who enjoys Moe's Toy Room. Yeah, so from Moe's Toy Room to yours, everyone, good night.